Hello, I'm Liz Lumley of Finextra, and we're here at Nacha's Payments Innovation Alliance. And today I'm speaking to Michael Salmony of Equens. And we were on a panel yesterday at the event talking about payments innovation or fintech innovation. So a lot of people have different sort of viewpoints about what is innovation and what's going on in the industry. So I wanted to ask you, what does payments innovation really mean to you?
Okay, I'm not a huge fan of definitions, quite honestly, because I think people have been trying to define what a mobile is or what a computer is and haven't got very far. So defining innovations is equally hard to differentiate it from continuous improvement. But if you force me to give you a definition,
yes, please.
I would offer you that it's something new that adds value. Something new in the sense it may have been done somewhere else, but maybe not in this industry, or new because it's been done in another country, but not here. And of course, it must add value. That is the whole point of the thing. It must make something more convenient. It must be able to make people earn money. So something new that adds value.
So I mean, here in Europe, we spent the past decade preparing for the single euro payments area, harmonizing payments across Europe. And the UK is now easing access to their faster payments protocol as well. But why does it seem like this industry has a lot of difficulty innovating?
Well, I would challenge the assumption behind your question. 10 years, if you really take it from the first idea to the implementation, may sound like a very long time. But even in the 80s, when the GSM standard was defined, and the world was a lot simpler then, that also took 10 years. And those were only a few telecom operators who were inventing a new industry. So actually moving 7,000 banks in Europe on a common way forward is actually an incredibly difficult task, and much more difficult than, for example, Apple just releasing a new operating system with a payment function in it. So one could argue maybe 10 years was a bit long, but it is very difficult to move a networked industry.
So, also over the past few years, we've heard a lot of people talk about the disruptive narrative in the financial services space, the fintech space. But now sort of a lot of people are talking about a more collaborative model between the more traditional big banks and players and the new entrants. How do you see this world evolving right now?
Well, I think that's actually a good development, because I think a number of the new players are maybe seeing that it's not quite that easy to replace a banking infrastructure that's grown over decades. With just a little bit of technology. And also the banks are also, I think, increasingly aware that they need to change and that new developments need to be embraced. So if both help each other, I think we will end up both winning.